Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mr. English Channel, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Emily.
Hello, Emily. Hi, everyone. It is so wonderful to be here with you today. I am very happy.
I am happy too, Paul. You look very good today. You don't look tired like last time.
Yes, you are right. I am not tired today. I had a very big sleep last night, and I had my green tea this morning. It was a very good morning. And you, Emily? How are you doing?
I am doing great, thank you. I have my big, warm coffee here, and the sun is shining. It is a beautiful day to learn English.
It really is, and I'm excited. You told me we have a very important topic today.
Yes, we do. Today, we are going to talk about something everyone needs. It is the first step when you meet a new person. We are talking about how to introduce yourself.
Ooh, introducing yourself. That is so important. When I meet a new person, I sometimes feel a little nervous. My heart goes boom, boom, boom.
I understand, Paul. Everyone feels a little nervous, but introducing yourself is like a key. It opens the door to a new friendship or a new job.
That is a nice way to say it. A key. I like that.
Yes, but before we give everyone the key, we have to ask for a small favor.
Oh, yes. Everyone, if you like our chats, please click the like button right now. It is a big help for us.
Yes, please. And subscribe to Mr. English Channel. We want to make many, many podcasts for you. And when you subscribe, it helps our channel grow.
And don't forget to share this with your friends. If your friends are learning English, they can listen to us and learn how to introduce themselves, too.
Exactly. Okay, Paul, are you ready to start?
I am ready. My shoulders are back, I have a big smile, and I am ready.
Good job. That is actually the first tip. Just like we talked about in our confidence episode, a smile and good body language are very important when you say hello.
Yes. So I walk to a person, I smile, and I say hello. But then, what do I say next?
Well, the most basic thing is your name, but did you know there are different ways to say your name?
Really? I usually just say, I am Paul.
That is perfect. I am Paul is very natural and friendly. You can also say, my name is Paul.
Is my name is more formal?
A little bit, yes. I am Emily is very common with friends. My name is Emily is great for a meeting at work, maybe for a meeting with your boss, Mr. Henderson.
Oh, yes. Hello, Mr. Henderson. My name is Paul. That sounds very professional.
Exactly. And sometimes people have long names, but they have a short name too. We call that a nickname.
Oh, like Thomas and Tom.
Yes, like your friend Tom at work. You can say, my name is Thomas, but please call me Tom.
Ah, that is very helpful. It makes the conversation feel more relaxed. My name is Paul, but, well, my name is just Paul.
That's okay. Now, after the name, people usually want to know where you are from.
This is where I say, I am from Brazil.
Yes, that is a classic sentence. I am from, and then your country. But you can also say your city.
So I can say, I am from Brazil, from a city called Sao Paulo.
Perfect. It gives more information. And Paul, what if you live in a different place now? For example, you are from Brazil, but maybe you live in London now?
Oh, then I can say, I am from Brazil, but I live in London now.
Yes, that is a great sentence because it tells a small story. It makes the other person curious. They might ask, oh, do you like London?
I see. It helps the conversation keep going. It's not just one word.
Exactly. Now, the third part of a good introduction is often about what you do, your job or your studies.
I can say, I am a teacher, or I am a podcast host.
Yes, and for our listeners, if they are students, they can say, I am a student, or I am studying English.
What if someone doesn't have a job right now?
That's okay. They can talk about what they are interested in. They can say, I am looking for a job in marketing, or I am busy taking care of my family.
That is good to know. It's about sharing a little bit of your life.
Yes, and here's a pro tip, Paul. Don't just talk about work. Talk about something you love, a hobby.
A hobby, like my bicycle?
Yes, you can say, I am Paul, I am a teacher, and I love riding my bicycle.
I love that. It makes me sound more fun.
It does. If you only talk about work, it can be a little boring. But if you say, I love cooking Italian food, or I'm a big fan of movies, the other person can connect with you.
Like you and your coffee, Emily. You can say, I am Emily, and I really love coffee.
Yes, I actually say that a lot. People remember me as the girl who loves coffee. It is a good way to be remembered.
Wow. So, name, country or city, job, and a hobby. That is a very good introduction.
It is, but we are missing one very important thing, Paul. After you talk about yourself, what do you do?
I wait?
No, you must ask the other person. A conversation is like a game of tennis. You hit the ball to them.
Ah, so I ask, and you?
Yes, or how about you? Or what is your name?
Hello, my name is Paul. I am from Brazil. I am a teacher, and I love my bicycle. How about you?
That is perfect, Paul. You are a star.
Thank you, Emily. But wait, I have a question. What if I meet someone at a party? Is it different from a job interview?
That is a great question. Yes, the energy is different. At a party, you can be very informal. You can say, Hi, I'm Emily. I'm a friend of Maria's.
Ah, so you say how you know the person who invited you.
Yes, that is a very easy way to start. I work with Tom, or I live next door to Sarah. It gives you a connection.
I like that. Connection is a good word.
It really is. Now, let's talk about the when. When you meet someone in the morning, do you say the same thing as in the evening?
Well, I can always say hello.
You can, but using good morning, good afternoon, or good evening makes you sound very polite and very good at English.
So in the morning, I say, Good morning, I'm Paul. And in the evening, I say, Good evening.
Yes, just be careful with good night.
Why? Isn't that for the evening?
Good night is usually for when you're leaving or going to sleep. If you arrive at a party at 8 p.m., you should say good evening.
Oh, I didn't know that. So good evening is hello, and good night is goodbye.
Exactly. You are learning so fast, Paul.
I am trying. This is fun. So, Emily, let's try a little practice. Let's pretend we're at a coffee shop and we are meeting for the first time.
Okay, I love this. I am sitting at a table with my coffee.
Okay. Hello, is this seat free?
Yes, it is. Please sit down.
Thank you. I'm Paul, by the way. I'm waiting for my tea.
Nice to meet you, Paul. I'm Emily. Are you from around here?
Actually, no. I'm from Brazil, but I'm visiting a friend here. How about you, Emily? Do you live in this city?
Yes, I do. I live just 5 minutes away. I come here every day for my coffee.
Wow, that's great. What do you do, Emily?
I am a podcast host. I love talking to people. And you?
I am a teacher, and in my free time, I like to save money for a new bicycle.
That is a great goal. It was very nice to meet you, Paul.
It was nice to meet you too, Emily.
End of scene. That was great, Paul. You used all the tips.
It felt very natural. I didn't feel too nervous because I knew what to say.
That is the secret. If you have a plan in your head, the words come out easier.
You know, I was thinking about Sarah and Tom at my office. Remember the story about the big report?
Oh, yes, the long meeting and the stress.
Well, when Sarah started her job last month, she was very quiet. She didn't introduce herself to everyone. She just sat at her desk.
Oh, that is hard. It makes it difficult for people to know her.
Yes, but Tom is the opposite. He went to everyone and said, "Hey, I'm Tom. I'm the funny guy here."
That sounds like Tom. But you know, Paul, you don't have to be loud like Tom. You can be quiet like Sarah and still give a great introduction.
Really? How?
You can just go to one person at a time. A small smile and, "Hello, I am Sarah. I am new here," is enough. You don't have to talk to the whole room.
That is a very good point. Introductions can be small and quiet, too.
Exactly. It's about being friendly, not about being loud.
I agree. Now, Emily, what if someone asks a question I don't understand during an introduction?
Don't panic. Just like we said in our confidence episode, you can say, "I'm sorry, can you repeat that?" Or, "What does that word mean?"
Right. People are usually happy to explain. They know you are learning.
Yes, most people are very kind. If you are brave and try to speak, they will respect you.
Brave is a good word. It is brave to speak a new language.
It really is. I am always so proud of our listeners.
Me too. They are doing a great job.
They are. Now, Paul, before we finish, let's remember the main points we talked about today.
Oh, yes, I remember. First, always start with a smile and say hello.
Yes, and then say your name. You can use "I am" or "My name is." And don't forget to mention if you have a nickname.
Right. And then tell people where you are from. It's a great way to start a small conversation about travel or home.
Exactly. And tell them what you do, your job or your studies. But try to add something fun, like a hobby or something you love.
Like my bicycle or your coffee.
Yes. And the most important part, ask them a question back. Say, "And you?" to keep the tennis game going.
And we learned that good morning, good afternoon, and good evening are very polite ways to start.
You got it, Paul. You are ready to meet anyone now.
I feel ready. I want to go to a park and meet new people.
That's the spirit.
Well, everyone, we hope you enjoyed this episode about introducing yourself.
Yes, it was so much fun. Please tell us in the comments. Can you introduce yourself to us?
Yes, write in the comments, what is your name, where are you from, and what is one thing you love?
We love reading your introductions. It is our favorite part of the day.
And please, if this episode helped you, click the like button and share it with a friend.
And subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to Mr. English channel so you can listen to our next chat.
Thank you so much for being with us today. You are all amazing.
Yes, thank you. Practice your introduction today, even if it's just in the mirror.
See you next time, Emily. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.